So, we're here during a very important time. The new moon in Libra is today, and there's a lot that I want to tell you about the energy surrounding this new moon. But if you're new here, I'm Maya, the Untamed Oracle, and I bring you the signals from the sky so you can walk this path in sovereignty and power. And a few other reminders: my readers are timeless. Meaning, if you're drawn to this now, if it's the title or something that pulled you in, this message is meant for you, even if you watch it later. Also, when I say God, that's just how I grew up referring to the all-knowing creative current and power that created us all. Whatever word you use, whether that's source, spirit, universe, whatever word you use for the divine energies that support you, it's the same exact force that I'm speaking of. And when I speak of masculine and feminine energy, I'm talking vibration, not gender. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. And let's explore what the sky is showing us for today. Today marks a major portal. It's the new moon in Libra at 28 degrees, and that number matters. 28 is the energetic degree, the final lesson, the karmic checkpoint. This is the energy of completion and rebirth. When a new moon lands here, it doesn't bring new beginnings born from chaos. It brings beginnings earned through endings. This lunation forms squares to Jupiter in Cancer and Pluto in Aquarius while opposing Chiron in Aries. Together, they create a powerful pressure point between past pain and future promise, especially in relationships, contracts, and emotional commitments. Libra's myth ties to Themis, the goddess of divine justice, the one who holds the scales and whispers the laws of harmony. The sky is asking you to reset your relationships, rewrite your commitments, and plant seeds of true reciprocity. What you commit to today will carry you until April's Libra full moon, a 6-month cycle of divine rebalancing. Let's go over what this may mean for you personally. In your career, you may be offered a contract or a role that says, "Let's define the terms." Someone may ask, "What do you need?" And you'll have to answer truthfully. In love, someone can appear asking for exclusivity, or you'll find yourself questioning whether the bond you're in truly feeds you. Ask yourself, is this built on equal exchange, or am I giving more than I'm receiving? In friendships, social groups may shift. You're either elevating or exiting. This new moon makes it impossible to fake chemistry or connection. In yourself, Libra writes the contract with your own soul. Ask, am I committing to my peace? Am I committing to my truth? This new moon opposes Chiron in Aries, which is the wounded healer. Chiron's mythology tells of a teacher who could heal everyone but himself. This lunation exposes the wound you've helped others heal, but may be ignored in yourself. Have you been attracting partners who don't see you fully? Or what about pushing away love when it gets too real? If so, that pattern is now illuminated. Libra wants we. Aries wants me. This moon is where you learn how to merge without losing yourself. But here's the gift. Relationships that form now aren't random. They're earned. They appear as divine mirrors for those who've done the inner work. Venus, the ruler of Libra, is in her home sign right now, amplifying beauty, magnetism, and harmony. Whatever you healed, you now attract from a higher frequency. The love that once triggered you will now teach you. Still, we have Pluto in Aquarius and Jupiter in Cancer, and they're squaring this lunation, intensifying the emotional undercurrent. Pluto wants truth. It's forcing you to confront manipulation, control, and fear-based attachment. Jupiter magnifies what feels nurturing versus what drains you. Together, they're orchestrating what I call a relationship detox. They're clearing connections that no longer rest on authentic foundations. This period may feel heavy, even a bit uncomfortable, but this is divine surgery, not punishment. You're not losing love, you're being refined to receive it fully. You may see this energy also affecting others. Partners may seem indecisive or withdrawn, and usually that is their own fear because of the new terms that are being set around this time. Friends may show possessiveness or distance. That's the universe testing where loyalty really lives. Some people will fade away, others will rise to meet your new vibration. Allow both to happen. The signs most affected during this time are Libra, Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Capricorn. For Libra, this is your new moon, and this is your personal rebirth. You're rewriting your identity and your relationship to love. For Aries, Chiron in your sign is pushing you to heal independence wounds. Learn to receive softness. For Cancer, Jupiter is magnifying your emotional lessons. You're learning to nurture without overgiving. Aquarius, Pluto is reshaping your relationship to control and power. If you surrender at this time, that brings renewal. For Scorpio, subconscious patterns in love are surfacing. Let intuition lead you. For Capricorn, you'll feel this in career and status. All of your relationships must align with integrity. It's imperative during this time that you understand and do not resist the lessons that are coming forth, because if you're able to learn the lessons and do the work or not, that will dictate how these relationships and how your life develops from this point on. The opportunities and warnings that I would give is, for one, when you speak your truth, you'll be met with grace. Jupiter rewards emotional maturity now. There's certain times where it's especially important to hold back on speaking because the energy is not supportive of people understanding or being able to accept your truth. That's not this period. Right now, this is the time where your ability to be emotionally mature and clear in how you communicate to others will be rewarded. The warning in this is if you ignore red flags or you stay silent for peace, this will backfire, because Libra demands balance, not appeasement. This means if you try to keep the peace, it will only be short-lived. It will come up later as a lesson that you'll have another chance to learn. It's very important to just do the hard work now. As a spiritual note, I do want to say that new partnerships, whether in romance or business, formed now may carry divine purpose, but only if both people are walking in healed alignment. In this new moon energy, especially in the sign of Libra, with Venus also in her sign, this is a time of soulmates crossing paths. The thing is, if you're walking in a place of being unhealed or ignoring spaces where you need to heal, you'll meet a mirror that matches that energy. Based off your own willingness to address the healing that needs to take place in yourself and to do the work, that will determine whether or not you meet someone who is mirroring that same willingness. If you are ignoring the things that need healing and you're trying to band-aid them by overlooking or being distracted by superficial pleasures, you'll meet someone who is doing the same thing. It's very important now to become the energy that you're looking to receive. check out my tarot reading that will come after this. I go over that in detail. If you have interest in figuring out what that particular piece that I was just speaking about looks like in detail, make sure to check out that video. Today, you're not just making a decision, you're establishing a new architecture for love, trust, and self-respect. The relationships that remain after this week are sacred. They've been earned through endurance, through growth, through faith. So stay grounded, stay honest, and stay sovereign. If this message resonated, comment, I plant the seeds of balance. And like this video, please. That will seal the signal. Also, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next wave of this portal. Until next time, walk gently, speak truthfully, and always live untamed.